any specific people asking questions. Sure, sir, please review the page. Need advice to get to that 10k followers. Been running it for 3 years now. Yeah, for sure, man. 100%, 100%. Drop the ad on in the call chat, and then we'll analyze it in a few moments. But first of all, to start out with this, right? So, selling and improving, right? Same stuff we talked about last week at the beginning. Trust. Creating trust to the personal brand touch, a webpage, multiple socials, and mainly showing who you are, what you stand for, and showing how you are different than other people. Then the second is urgency, right? Creating that urgency. Creating urgency through limited time, only working with X group of people, etc. Then curiosity. Spiking curiosity through the marketing, not showing all the details and keeping a main outlining. Oh shit, I am not sharing my screen. My bad. That was really funny. Curiosity, spiking curiosity through the marketing, not showing all the details and keeping a main outlining of the things. If I want to get clients for my own coaching, I will not explain the exact detail that they get, but what the main things are that they find most important: community support, value, etc. Then authority and credibility, results, personal, and showing what people need to know and see. Client interviews, Trustpilot, etc., testimonial, screenshots. Then know-how, them knowing that you know what you are talking about. If you don't have the results yet, this will be your best place, sharing YouTube videos, sharing videos to share your know-how, right? Share it through the content you basically post on your page as well. Scaling and positioning, buy more pages. This is all the scaling processes. Like if you want to talk more about the basics, how to set up the page, etc., we can go over this more so at the beginning. Although I am going to grab the trainings I'm currently making as well, like at the end of the call. So you can also already watch those and I can give you a little preview of that. Very, very to the point. I basically made a whole daily workflow for everyone to implement into their business. Only consists of like 1 to 2 hours per day. And it will basically allow you to grow your page, start everything, and also implement everything straight away. Then creating a personal brand, creating more trust, improving your offer, increasing LTV, lifetime value of a client, using other lead generation strategies, and paid growth. So this is basically more so to do with the offer. So more done for you, done with you, do it yourself, right? So a done with you type of services, doing it with the person. For example, coaching them through it. Like I'm doing it with you by, for example, looking at your username, looking at everything. Then done for you, doing it for them, right? Super, super powerful. You can charge more for done for you because you apply the knowledge you have instead of teaching them and then they can apply it. And then do it yourself is the type of service that has to do with the customer doing it themselves. For example, reading an ebook, going through a course, whatever, right? So it's very important to so the remix strategy, right? Instagram likes their users to use new features they bring out. Remixing gives Instagram a confirmation that you are looking at others' content, right? And sharing it in a way that the content of the account that posted it originally gets expanded. It's very easy to use, proven to work really well for smaller accounts below 10,000 followers as well, right? Literally, one of our clients, Ollie, just blew up from 0 to 21k within 13 days of joining the program. So it's insane. And he also used the concept of remixing. So it's very, very important that you do understand this. Instagram is not the same level as on TikTok, right? As you saw with the feature Reels, the growth accounts got from this was tremendous, right? Same thing with me. This will likely also be the case with the new strategy compensate for the growth TikTok has been making, right? TikTok and all the other platforms, Instagram and all the other platforms are trying to like maintain the level of growth TikTok is, for example, making by bringing out new features, by being up to date, by looking at all the things that platform is doing. It's literally just copy paste social media, right? What you can also do with your competitors, but on a bigger scale. So tip, be aware of new features and updates coming out in the next 3 to 9 months. There will be some major ones that could change your life. So how do you remix? Remixing explained. Find content on Instagram and save it. Go to the save content on Instagram, copy the link to the video, open the app. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but open the app called Repost, download the video by pressing share, go to the save content on Instagram, press the video, click on the button right and find remix, click on the button with original video and press on the right mask face, click on the video you downloaded, optional, add a different audio under it, post it, you can tag yourself, whatever you want to do. This is literally the whole process I use. Copy it, right? Go in here, this is basically my page, go to save, right? You just downloaded it already, go back, go into Reels, click on that one, remix with original video. Then from there you press on the right, layout, top right or bottom right, sorry, the little guy. Press on the bottom left now to find the video. Then from there, you'll be able to find the video. Boom. Add, next, put in your caption, and then that's it. So it's very important with remixing that if you use this in the same concept as putting the same video over the same video, then that you don't have to put like your own audio under it. But it's really important that you do understand that typically if you use a different content you downloaded from one page and remix it with another random piece of content, then it's really important to understand here that you do lower the volume with one another, because one will overlap onto the other. So if you have any questions around this, feel free to just pop them into the chat as well. How to get clients for SMMA? Yeah, this is not an SMMA type of program at the moment, although outreach strategies are covered, but we are not gonna cover them too much here because I'm covering them like in here: outreach strategies, unique personal touch, bulk, tracking, and improving. This is basically the 3 pillars. If you need them, go and rewatch the whole call at the end as well if you want to learn more about that. But SMMA is not the Discord we are in. So yeah, proven content. What is proven content? Proven content is the content that has been proven to work. It comes down to how to go viral and how viral it already went. Proven content comes down from other platforms, including Instagram itself. How you want to use the proven content is up to you. You can remake it. The pieces of content, if you make branded content yourself, takes more time. If you choose to repost the repost strategy, which I would recommend taking, it's easier to do this since you are taking their content and reposting it from your page and giving credits to the creator. But not all proven content pieces work, right? So proven content is basically like, can you share this whole presentation, Alex? Yeah, 100%, man. At the end, I'll definitely share it with you guys that you can go through it. But yeah, in regards to this, I'll also actually put it down below the video. This is also going to be uploaded on YouTube after the call. So I'll also put it below the video for anyone who's curious to learn more about this. So why did this piece of content work? A piece of content works because of 4 reasons. The underlying message was good: educational, resonating, entertainment, controversial, or emotional, right? The message of the content. Or the style works well on my page because my audience likes it. The virality on the post was insanely high and the style works. Or it was high quality, right? Also, this VRSA system we discussed last week, it's very important to also understand that. Examples, I've taken a few examples from my page and others, right? So for on the left, you see educational, entertainment, high quality, and resonating, right? So this piece of content like entailed all those topics. Then on the right, we have emotional, high quality, and resonate, right? Then what is growing and organically all about? So moving your potential followers, people from the explore page, hashtags, recommended feeds, suggested pages, whatever, to your Instagram page. This is super, super easy, but also super important to understand. Then shout out for shout out. This is basically super simple strategy, right? Where you shout out with one another, with other people. So you reach out to other people, build up a connection, and you shout each other out on the stories. It's a very old school strategy, but you can definitely use this to be able to grow your page little by little. And one really important lesson here to understand is that growing your page doesn't really come down to you doing one golden strategy, you doing the Gary V $80 strategy, or the shout out for shout out, this or this or this or this, right? It comes down to using a combination of different ways of getting followers organically. This is so important to understand. This is so important to understand. Then story, caption, or content, right? Shoutouts for shoutouts are good for your first 10k, 20k followers. Even after that, they can be good, but a little less effective since you want to focus on building your brand credibility when you are over 25,000 followers, right? Super important. Then how you find people to do the shoutout with is really similar to how you do your market research, right? Then go to a profile that's similar to yours, the number of followers, content, post frequency, engagement, and story views. Send them a DM of 3 to 4 lines of text explaining what your idea is and how it could benefit them. Or send them an opening DM, starting a conversation as if they are your friend, and then later introduce the idea of shoutouts for shoutout, right? The nurturing strategy. First build up a connection with them and then propose your deal. Same thing with what you can do with SMMA, with sales, whatever, right? So connection versus hard pitch. Then create a spreadsheet of the shoutouts for shoutout you're doing in a week. Wouldn't recommend doing more than 4. So how many you are doing in a week. So you can literally create a simple spreadsheet for yourself that you can use on a daily basis for this. It's so easy, but also so valuable. Go to suggested pages and rinse and repeat the process until you grow and up the criteria for people to do the shoutouts for shoutout with you, right? Eventually, the goal is to grow your fucking page, right? To make money from it, to grow your page, etc. So from there, your page levels up as well. And with your page leveling up, it's really important that you understand that the shout out for shout out quality and the people you basically do it with and choose to do it with is also very important. Then let's see, stealing followers. So make sure your notifications are turned on in the settings of your phone, as well as the settings of your Instagram account, as well as turning them on for your phone because you want to get notified. This is a strategy with getting notified. Very easy. Go to notifications on the top right of a page, click on notifications, then you see post, right? Turn on the post, and then from there also turn on notifications on your phone. It's really, really important that you do this because then you get notified, and then what you want to do is put like a very valuable comment under their comments as well, under their new post, right? And be the first one to comment. As I said before, growing isn't by using one golden strategy. You grow through a combination of things, right? Content, organic growth strategies, shout out for shout out, paid ads maybe, right? It's a combination of all. It's not like you can just turn on a paid ad and grow, right? It's just a combination of all. It's so important to understand. It's a combination of all that you grow your business. It's a combination of all that you grow your page, etc., right? Same thing with like building your business. You can't expect to just sell something randomly. Your offer needs to be good, your fulfillment needs to be good, your marketing needs to be good, your team members need to be good if you have them. But it's so much simpler than people think, or so much easier than people think. It's so easier, but it's not simple. That's the main difference. So this is basically the curve that an Instagram page goes through. Same thing as a business, same thing with life in general. Introduction phase, right? Introducing you to everything, creating your page, creating your logos, creating growth strategies, learning more about it. What are Instagram themes? How can you grow to 10,000 followers? How can you grow to 100,000 followers? Understanding cycles of each page range, right? 0 to 10K, 10K to 100K, 100K to 250, 250, 500, 500 to a million to 5 million, 5 million to 10 million. I can actually also analyze a page at the end of the call, which I also did in one of my YouTube videos, which is wealth. And they are at a completely different stage with their page right now, where they don't even post content around wealth anymore. They only specifically post content that's really target mass audience. So I'll actually show you as well. So if I go to Instagram, then here what you basically see, I'll just zoom in a bit for you. Let's see, NASA satellite will, let's see at the likes, right? We're first going to analyze based on the engagement by just hovering over the likes, which content, this is also how you find proven content. You hover over the likes, right? You hover over the likes and see what one is the biggest. And then you always want to try to get it more. For example, this 250,000 likes, right? You hover over even more, 273. We're aiming for more than 200. Oh, 400. Okay, 400 is the best now. Okay, 400. Let's see if we can hit 500. 500. No. Okay. No, then we'll try to, for example, this one also applies to the VRSA system, right? 3 days ago, recent, viral. Then what you can do is, for example, use this as the proven piece of content. But what I'm trying to say here is this hasn't to do with wealth. The name wealth hasn't to do with this content, right? Footballer Arif Hakimi said to, sorry if I pronounced that name completely wrong, said to get half of his wife's net worth after she filed for divorce. Well, yeah, well, it kind of has to do with wealth if I'm just reading it right now. Yeah, but overall, China looking to work with Russia to maintain world security and stability, right? Like, this content doesn't, like, cause so much internet confusion. Sync, right? What has to do with wealth? It's all very mainstream content, which is completely fine. But it's really, really important to understand. Oh, this one was the most viral, actually, right? 800K likes. So they basically target more like mass audience right now, right? Business, motivation, technology, and they added the technology one in as well to target more mass audience, right? World's #1 development and business blog, right? Helping you become the best version of yourself. Amazing. But at the end of the day, they target more mass audience right now. So it's very, very, very interesting to look at this from a broader perspective. So the presentation I was sharing was a presentation I made for a friend of mine called Drell. He basically has this page. I'm not sure if I clicked the right one. 600K, yeah. 600k followers, and like he has a big network as well that I made, but yeah, just sharing the information for you guys here. Let's see. Yeah, then overall, they're targeting more like mass audience, right? They're targeting more like mass audience, mass product, mass, etc. So it's very, very important that you understand this, but also understand how you can use this for yourself as well. So, coming back to the presentation, as I said, the curve, right? The curve really, really depends on how and what, etc., etc. So let's look at a few page analysis in the meantime. We'll do that. This one, I think. Just type a yes in the chat if this is your page. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so first of all, a few tips for you. Try to gather content from TikTok indeed. Look at filter based on a few things. Filter based on the most viral one, the most liked in the last 7 days, like most liked in the last month. Filter on those. Go back to my YouTube channel, to the VRSA system, right? youtube.com/Alex Thompson, right? Go in here, go to the YouTube channel, go to this one, and really understand this system right here.
I want to post the exact.
What is virality, etc. How does engagement work? Like, who am I? Like, all these little moments. It's so important. But it's also really important to understand, especially in here with the VRSA system, what is virality, what makes or breaks a page. There's 4 steps of an account, right? So for you, the page analysis we're currently doing, it's really important that you incorporate, like, get things from a tool called Snaptic or something like that. Just TikTok watermark remover. Use that for all of your pieces of content that you repost. Post the link or copy paste the link in TikTok in this one. Download it without the watermark. Instagram doesn't like you using it with the watermark, because they don't like you using it like that, because they see that you got it from a competitor. Although in the metadata of a piece of content, they can actually already see this. And this is actually like a very complex subject. But every time a piece of content happens something with it, the metadata is kind of the coding behind the content, right? So for example, if you download a piece of content or make a piece of content, then the coding behind the piece of content basically says like made by Alex, downloaded or posted by Alex on TikTok, Alex Thompson. Then second is for example repost or downloaded by Kimi, posted by Kimi on this page. Then Akil downloaded it from Kimi, but all the metadata before is still on that post. And the less metadata something has, the more virality it goes. And that's why you see original content doing so well, where you make the content yourself. Alex, can you share the whole presentation, Alex? Yeah, 100%. I'm not sure if you join in later, but I'm going to do this at the end of the call, which is going to end in like 35 minutes. So I'll share everything then. This call is also going to be recorded and put onto my YouTube channel again. So you can also rewatch the whole videos and stuff like that. Same thing with this one. This was the call of last week. Oh no, sorry. This was the mastermind I did. So understanding what virality is, 4 stages of your page, stuff like that. We can also do like a whole call just about your personal brand, how to build like a personal brand, how I, for example, grew my personal brand to 110k followers, like little things like that, for example, right? This is me, right? How I did this, how I grew 4.6 million followers, little things like that will definitely change your life. But you have to understand what kind of value these calls are. Like really try to understand this, because let's say with my help you'll be able to grow 10k followers. 10k followers in the business niche is worth between $500 to $1,500. Let's say with my help, like Ollie, he's been able to grow to 20k followers within 14 days, while you just made between 1k to 3k ish, depending on more, between 1k to 3k in 14 days. You know, by just applying the fucking knowledge. So it's very important that you just use this time to your advantage, especially with like these calls. Like, it's so important. So takeaways for you would be to get more specific content. Try to use a strategy behind this with getting it from viral, recent, etc. Go on TikTok. Then Coming back to my personal brand, yet if no one follows this, feel free to give it a follow as well. But I also explain a few things in the highlights here. There's also a podcast I run here that you can also go over into on Spotify and listen more about how I do this, etc., etc. Join the podcast, right? 80 talks on Spotify, so it's pretty cool. Let's go back. So for you, I would quit doing this content right here. Don't do any post content, especially at the beginning stages of your account. Do engagement strategies where you engage with followers of the ideal accounts you are like following, for example, or like who you want to be like. So for example, I don't know, go to your suggested pages here. I'm not sure what kind of suggested page we have here, but let's say we go to a page that you want to become more like, right? Then it's very important that we understand what are your competitors, right? What are the people that you want to become more like, and in that way, basically using those competitors in a way to understand how can you kind of like use similar things like theirs, but also engage with their audiences, right? You have to engage with those people, engage with their audiences, etc. Can you review my page too, Alex? Yeah, we're in the midst of it. Drop all your pages down below, and then we'll review them completely for free. Also, guys, if you feel like this is super valuable and also super valuable for friends of yours, for example, feel free to literally invite anyone to the community. I'm gonna just drop the invite link in the chat as well. But you can also make your own invite chat. Send it to everyone that you know, because this helps the community grow as well. But also like keeping up these calls, because right now the people that showed up, fucking awesome. But eventually I am expecting to do this more and more and more. So not like weekly calls, maybe even a daily call, right? Just to help you guys out, or letting you guys join in on free programs I'm currently creating, like little things like that. So most of my friends are stuck in 9 to 5. Yeah. I mean, it's fucked up. And try to convince them then, or try to just focus on yourself and indeed attend these calls yourself, put them in your agenda, little things like that. But coming back to the page analysis, I would not repost from TikTok in the way you're currently doing right now. I would put it in Snaptic, for example, download the video. Then I would make a list of keywords in TikTok that you, for example, type in, for example, fashion, mode, clothes, I don't know, fancy clothes, whatever, right? Make a list of like your, I'm not a woman, so I'm not, I can't really find the correct keywords, but it's really important to understand here that you do like use the correct keywords to find the specific content you're looking for, and then apply this VRSA system. Like this is so powerful to apply to this. So checking if the content is viral, checking if it's recent, checking if the style is good, if the account is good, etc. Right? I explained this in this module, so really important. Then optimize your bio. Website based on Germany. I would optimize your like icons you have in here. Make it maybe more. You can also remove the emojis if you want to. Keep it very clean, just this text, like the first 2 sentences. This doesn't add any value. No one knows what you're doing here. Like, cut it out. Just keep these 2 things, for example. Add an emoji in between here. If you want, you can also cancel out the emojis and keep it like it is. But you really have to try to answer the question in your bio. What do you give, right? What do you give? What do you help people with? Answer those questions and put them in your bio. What do you help people with? How are you different than other people, right? And make it short to the point and don't have like long text. Like you have very short text, which is really good. So I would recommend you do that mostly. And then look at how much content you're posting every day, what times you're posting them at, right? You posted like so many content in such a short time. Post like 1 to 2 per day. Spread it out over the time periods of 9 a.m., 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. I sent it in the chat. 6 hours in between, and then eventually when you know for example your peak time periods, when you for example have like 5k followers, 10k followers, you know the peak time period of when you need to post, when your followers are most active, and then you can also do something like this: 9 a.m., 12, and then for example 2 p.m. right? So you have like more like less spacing in between, like between 1 to 3 hours in between each post. Typically 3 hours is good to have it in between. but 2 hours is also something you can test out in the future. I would test out with 1 to 2 per day, and then remove the TikTok logo again. Use hashtag sets, so go to other fashion accounts. For example, if I type in fashion right now, let's look at a few fashion pages. Fashion. Let's see, fashion theme pages. Fashion. I don't know. We'll just go to a few pages here. Look at what kind of hashtags they are using, if they use hashtags right in their posts. Well, they don't really, so leave this one. Also not really good engagement. This is men's fashion, so you don't want that. You can also go to the suggested pages and you can just open this up. But maybe you already have like a list of pages that you follow, for example. No, this one isn't good as well. Let's go back. Maybe you're following a few of them already. Let's see. I would also recommend to unfollow everyone here. Unfollow everyone, follow a list of between 25 to 50 pages. Follow a list of 25 to 50 pages in your fashion niche. So that's really, really important. Yeah, I would really do it like this. I'm not sure if those were the best takeaways for you. Ask questions in the chat if you want to, but we're going to move on to the next account now. Let's see. Brighter wealth mindset. Okay, cancel out the 3 keywords. Use 2 keywords in general. I would use 2 keywords. Don't use a dot, a underscore, a number, something like that. Helping you make Wi-Fi income. Okay, my question to you: what is Wi-Fi income? How do you help people? Have you already achieved helping people achieve Wi-Fi income? How much have they made? How many clients of yours are successful? Right? Like, you have to understand here that not people aren't here to be bullshitted. So if you really want to try to create a company out of this, or a business, and not like a quick scam artist type of field business, right? I'm not saying you are, but more so to understand here that a lot of people are doing this, and when a lot of people are doing this, you have to become different, because otherwise you're just a sheep following everyone doing the same things. Although the same things in content, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but the same thing in terms of everything, that's bad. So for you right now, you're doing good. I would change the this, for example, to this, make the text a bit smaller, use this style on the text, make it a bit smaller, and then maybe have like 2 keywords every single time, for example, right? You can test this out for yourself, but you have like a bunch of clips and a whole bunch of stuff that I'm also gonna put like in the Discord server, like free clips that everyone can use to make wealth content if you want to. But do understand that me giving you all the free clips to make for this page or this content, usually people pay for it, which is fine. But it is really good to understand the difference between all of this. Let's see. Brighter Elite, 400 clients making 5K a month. So all of your clients are making 5K a month. Do you have a track record? Have you published a track record of your entire client success accountability system, tracking all the client success from the day they start, from the day they end? Have you published this online on a website or something like that? What's up? Can you analyze my page? Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Let's see. Then, yeah, that's kind of like the key takeaways I would have for you. Don't start promoting anything till you have like 1 to 5K. I see you follow a bunch of people I do know. Yeah, I'm not sure who you are exactly, but I would try to stay away from all this shit, because everyone is doing this, and it's a thing that's going on right now, which you definitely should use, right, with Wi-Fi hustlers and whatever. But I know a lot of people doing this, and also people working with really, really big people, that, you know, I know the ins and outs, and I know that I can say that if you want to build a reliable theme page and really like something for the long term, try this for sure, but like don't make it your main thing, because you're yeah, it's gonna go down eventually. Yeah, just I upload the link in bio. Can you just put some bio for the page? What do you mean exactly? And yeah, in terms of this, 400 clients making 5K a month. I'm not sure how well you're able to back this up, but publish all the information online. Do you have a track record here? Stuff like that. I know the peeps running this business, so yeah. If you want to become like a really valuable education system, you have to listen to Alex Ramosey's new podcast that basically shares that everything you put in here, you want to share for free, literally. Because everyone's doing the same shit in here and it's completely fine, but long term game, it's just a bit harder to do. Sorry, please review the page. I need advice to get to 10K followers. Been running it for 3 years now. Yeah, drop the ad, man. Drop the ad. At Melden, or I'm not sure how you pronounce your name. Drop your name, man. At Hustlers. Sorry, I'm not sure if that's the page though. Hustlers. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, Fish Notch Poker. That's amazing, man. I love this page. Okay, same advice for you. Don't download from TikTok. Use a downloader to remove the watermark. Optimize your thingy a bit more. Your caption with like follow me for more or follow at Fish Notch Chip Poker whatever for more. Also change the bio around. Make it shorter. Have like the first line stating what you help people with, how you're different, what can people expect from your page. Second line, build up credibility, or leave the second line out and only use the last one. Join the Discord community to stay in touch, and then have like an emoji here with like an arrow to this, and then let's see, TikTok, Discord. Yeah, remove the link. Only put your Discord in here. Have your Discord in here, and then in the Discord have all these links, because otherwise people will get distracted, and then like 100% that goes in here will be divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So there's only like I don't know, less than 20% left that actually go through to the Discord, right? Same thing with me. I don't know exactly first glance where the Discord is. Well, the fourth one, right? But then my eyes already went through 1, 2, 3, which means 30% decrease in me clicking on this. So it's really important that you understand how a funnel works and how to do that. But same thing here. I would focus on changing that around, not using follow for a lot more, but focusing more on the content side of things. Why do you choose certain content? Start remixing. Possibly start a new page as well if you want to. But you can also try it out like this. Yeah. And then try to have like multiple, maybe even try to, I'm not sure about your logo, but you can try to make this more clean. Make this with like 2 chips on the right and left, for example, and then just fish, no chips, FNC, no poker, or whatever, right? I don't know, make it fun. And then for the memes, create your content pillars. For example, with poker, it can also have to do with classiness, right? Harvey Specter, Peaky Blinders, Tommy Shelby, etc., right? Like you can also use those clips to then make a poker type of feeling, right? When I think of poker, I think of like James Bond, Harvey Specter, etc., etc. And when I look at this, it's majority memes, so I would laugh at this account and not think, oh shit, this is a high quality poker account. Let's see, second or third page. If you have any questions between my analysis, feel free to ask. Thinker Hustler. So my account was flagged and temporarily disabled for against community guidelines. Can you tell me why I just opened it to warm it up? I don't know exactly what you mean. If this is your account, I would also go back to the modules, Akil, with explaining how your bio works, how choosing a name works, how followers work, etc., etc., etc. And logo is good, name is good. Maybe try to change the name, save the name for a different account, and then shift it around, start a new page. Because when you get like disabled at this stage, you definitely did something wrong. Alex, can you share the whole presentation? Yeah, at the end. Can you review my page too? Yeah, for sure, man. Of course. Review. Oh, oopsie. This one, I think. Also, escape the matrix, guys. Well, escape the matrix. Quick money, quick cash, quick. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Engage more with your comments. No one tags, so engage more. Exactly. Like, this is literally what I mean, guys. Like, if you really want to build a long-term business that you can sell or exit for like millions, this is really not what you want to do. Like, truly, you're wasting your time on making some quick bucks here and there, and for sure you can make some money with this, but it's called some money and not big money. But overall, good page. I would try to build, I'm not sure what type of, yeah, you probably use the same funnel. I'm not sure what type of story views you get, but otherwise don't promote on the story, man. You're literally killing your audience. Like, you shouldn't promote between 5 to 10k. You shouldn't promote below that, like, literally, because you're killing your audience. You really have to understand that if you want to build a real big audience, you can't promote when it's small, just because you may get traffic and stuff like that, but then promote it through the caption. Like, don't do it in your stories, stuff like that. Make your bio more unique, make it appealing, right? Like, if I look at this page, it's just one of the 100 other pages, right? DMIG to scale your theme page. No one knows what a theme page is. No one knows what scaling means. What does scaling mean? Followers, money, etc., right? You're not direct with this. So yeah, escape now, money, oh, quick. So if you really want to, like, I'm not sure who you target, what's your persona, what are the people that you're targeting, but if you really want to, again, build a business out of this, quit doing this, man. Can I improve something on your step to success? Let's see. And again, guys, if you think other people would profit off of this, feel free to share the Discord as well with other people. Motivating young people to achieve their dreams. Yeah, use a capital for like some of the first words, right? So for example, the P, the Y, the M, right? Motivational and knowledgeable content 3 times a day. Motivating, join a community. Yeah, you only don't have a link in the bio. If you put a link in the bio, it would be fine. But right here, using 2 times motivation and motivating, and 3 times even, right? Try to have like other things. For example, like motivating young people to achieve their dreams. Okay, motivational content. Okay, then I would say something here, business content 3 times a day or whatever. Or you could also like take away this line and just leave this one, and then 1700 young entrepreneurs made, young hustlers gained, whatever, right? And use that capital letter, and then join a community. Or you can have something like, are you going to become next, or are you going to join, or join now here, or become the next hustler, or whatever, right? Then also change your highlights around the color, right? Like, this color doesn't suit that color, doesn't make sense. In that way, people look at this and think it's not good, it's not nice, it's not appealing. Let's see. Memes, probably. Every man knows his face. Okay. Yeah, I would post more with subtitles. Subtitles is probably going to be your biggest one, and also more masculinity, man type of content, more to do with mental health, relationship, stuff like that. Like the something fit podcast or something like that. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, or type in the podcast name in the chat. But that's something you can also take. Quit this content. Everyone's doing this, guys. Stop doing that. Okay, you make your own content here. I would try to double down on the on this content. Post like 2 times a day, either 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. or 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., something like that. And then try to post it 2 times a day. Look at your audience. Also engage with your comments. Like this comment and then ask them a question. why did you like this content, etc. Try to spike a whole conversation in your comments to be able to flip that like piece of content to, from let's say 10k views to 100k or 100k to a million, right? These are like, this is just one little trick that we use to blow up content, from let's say a 10k post to then 100k to a million, etc. Because there are stages to everything. Literally, I would highly recommend you to stick to that, man. I would highly recommend you to stick to subtitle content. So subtitle content basically means content with subtitles, even if it's this motivational stuff, you know, like all of this. And then next call and next week we can analyze specific subtitle content, right? Real specific. Like, it goes so much deeper than just this. But all the content that has gone viral on your page was this, right? Try to really understand the message behind this. Like, man, your account has so much potential. I can guarantee that I could get you to 10k or 20k within 2 months if you literally do that. I'm not sure how much you're growing. Change your logo. Change it to black and white, for example. Don't spend time on, for example, like this how do you say, the real cover, stuff like that. Don't do it. Focus really hard on like the subtitle content. Really do, because probably this content is subtitle. Oh no, it isn't. These are like your self-made ones. Yeah, you can make your own subtitle content as well, something like this, but it just takes a bit more time, and also with finding the clip, downloading the clip, etc. This is literally what I would do, man. Like, literally. Actually, we can also make a logo right now for you. What I'm doing here is looking at the color and then selecting transparent, so we can actually select the most transparent ones. We can use this one if we want to. Free PNG. Make sure it is like not copyrighted, something like that. Crown. This one. This one. Let's see. Crown. This one looks pretty good, although you can't edit the color, so that's a problem. Then this one looks good. So I would literally use these logos and then zoom in a bit. Logo for... This is literally how quick you make a logo, guys. It's so important. Any one link, can view, copy link, and there you go. Change it to that, for example, black and white or white and black. You can also have it like, also quickly do it all in white for you. Ah, this is a photo. That's too bad. So yeah, it's really simple to make a logo really quickly as well, and also a clean one, just because it doesn't take a lot of time. You just have to understand what kind of rules a logo basically has, especially with like how quick you can make it, how quick certain variables you need, what type of variables you especially need. And yeah, here you go, man. Black, white, like this. Yeah, only the first one. Thanks, really appreciate it. Yeah, of course, man, of course. I mean, your account just has potential, you know? Like, this is literally the shit I'm saying. If you guys literally implement the things I say, then I will do this shit for you. Like, it takes me a minute or two, and this is such a big difference. Then let's look at the other one, the second account you started. This one, maybe. Stoicism, etc. Okay, good. Stoicism, follow for daily quotes. Same thing here, like, I take this away because this is like, you've already put it in your name. Your name looks good. Man, this account is also very good, man. You're good at making accounts, dude. Also with like the highlight, the hashtags, etc. Like, look at the accounts this guy's making, right? Very simple, very to the point, but also very like clean, right? So here, follow X, Y, and Z. Hashtags, right? He has a combination of certain hashtags. I would also improve your hashtags a little bit by using more smaller hashtags, because you typically want to use a few hashtags that are big, small, etc. Wait, I'm maybe gonna share this right now as well. Let's see. 1 to 2 relating to your content. And then, for example, 1 to 2 small that are more specific to the content. Use 10 to 15 hashtags, 3 big related to the niche, 15, right? So this is basically what you do want to do. And also a last thing I do want to share is that this is basically going to be the whole course, right? The whole program that I'm going to give away for free. So you also get haters. It's important to understand that everyone, social media is friendly, but your perspective towards this needs to change, right? Billionaire directors, speak about yourself, buddy, like, this is what we need to create, guys. You need to change your perspective, because this only creates more engagement. And at the end of the day, what's the most important part of your account? Engagement. Bingo, bingo. So for you, I would change up your bio. I would literally like have it more to the point. What do you help people with, right? Become the stoic man you were always meant to be. Whatever. Have a nice stoic quote in here. Then, for example, have here 35 out of 100 stoics joined or whatever, right? Or whatever. You can also make a Discord community. You can also have a stronger CTA. Follow to become next, or follow to improve your life. Follow to this, follow to that. Like, attach it to stoicism. Okay, Kimmy, you're up next, man. Hustlers Highway. Okay, remove the dot. Have more 2 specific ones. Helping you join and become the greatest. Blah blah blah. Discord server. Let's see what the Discord server is. Instagram blueprint. Okay. I'm not sure why you're exactly promoting this. Is this your Discord server, Kimmy? It's an affiliate. Okay, yeah, don't do that, man. Quit doing affiliate marketing, especially with this. Let's see. CEO, can you please check this one out? Which website is this, bro? Which website is this, bro? What do you mean, Brighter Light? Yeah, sorry, I'm just skimming through all the people saying stuff. When do we finish? We finish in about 25 minutes. Let's see. Walter, I'm coming to you in a second. Where's the page? Wi-Fi grind. Yeah, Hustlers Highway, right? So this account, I would also quit promoting stuff before a certain stage. I'm not sure what kind of story views you get. Don't repost your content in here. Make your content really, really specific. Like, the goal is for the stories is to actually understand. The goal for the stories is to actually understand that your stories is another way to share unique content. If you, for example, have unique content in here, you need to have unique content in your stories as well. You can get a whole bunch of traffic. To be honest, I would just use this to fuel something, to build something, whatever. But to be honest, this is the most shittiest account that you can create, because it's not good for long term. A lot of this type of content will definitely die out eventually, and then if you don't have like a good foundation, it's harder to grow off of. Let's see, he talked about this. Yo, what's up? Can you analyze my page? Yeah, achievable finance. For you, I wouldn't optimize too much. It looks good. Just keep consistent, but really try to build like a more quality theme page. Business educational content, creating a powerful mindset, daily motivation. I would try to incorporate these two into one sentence. Creating a powerful mindset, or daily motivation. Daily motivational content to create a powerful mindset, and then, for example, follow to create to hit your achievable finance, or to create finance achievably, or whatever. Let's see, stop with the wealth content, stop with this, stop with this content, quit it. Focus more on subtitles, like for example this, but then not from Andrew Tate. Delete Andrew Tate content if you can, just because he's banned from the app. So the more you do it, the more chance you will have that your account gets deleted. Also happened with a few people that I know. Yeah, you can stick to this content as well. Black and white content, remix it. Hashtags are good, content is good. Yeah, looks good. Engage with your audience a bit more. Delete Andrew Tate stuff, and then it's good. Let's see. Can you suggest me a buyer for the theme page? Pop in your theme page again. And one of my first accounts for which I talked with you, I'm still not able to upload the reels. Then the first account that just popped with the community guidelines. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Walter. Upper class. Fine. A universe. Looks good. Okay. Change the logo. Make it similar to what we had before. I follow a page like this. What is it? Something to do with class as well. This one, toxic capitalist. This one, right? I have like a very clean cover like this as well. Look at what they're posting. Look at if you want to go this route. They don't use a capital letter. They have a very simple bio, right? They have these types of reels. You can also do exactly like this. Don't use subtitles, use clean stuff. It's all clean, 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 clean. Use like very hot models you would post, give credit, very to the point like this, for example, right? Like, I would focus on that, man. I would really focus on that. But overall, it's pretty hard to grow a page like this, although it is fun to do so. So yeah, change your, like, look at that page, see what's different from your account, and then change it around. On my first account, I'm still not able to upload reels. Yeah, I know. What to do with the problem, Alex? Either I'm not sure exactly what your first account is, but I'm not sure how many followers it has. Blah blah blah. Otherwise, just delete it and focus on like the highest leverage activities. CEO Fluxo. Man, remove the CEO shit. You're not a CEO. I'm nothing against you, man, but like truly, if you wanna like become different, don't do the shit everyone is doing right now. Same bio, same highlights, same everything. Don't do it, man. Like, don't. Same stuff here. You're just trying to post reels to then get a following through motivation or like a wealth type of reels. I'm not sure if that's you. It's fun to do so, but like create a personal brand. What makes you different? Ask yourself, who are you, right? If you are this, like, is this you? You know, is this who you are? You know, are you the true CEO? Have you run multi-billionaire companies? Have you made millions of dollars? No, you haven't. Try to ask yourself who you are. And this is the long-term play. We want to play long-term. We don't want to play the short-term game where you're like, oh yeah, grab a few 10K, 20K a month, 50K a month, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's all fine if you want to go for that route. But like the long-term game, you have to structure it differently, man. Truly, truly, truly. Because otherwise you're going to end up the same stuff as a lot of people. And it's also going to be really hard to sell your business eventually. Thank you, bro. Really appreciate it. I'm going to make an account today. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. We're making a whole free program at the moment that I'm going to share with you soon. So like this, you know, what our Instagram theme page and stuff like that. Just some free knowledge. Just going to give away a lot as well. But overall, CEO Fluxo, I'm not sure who you are. I'm not sure what your full name is. I'm not sure what you exactly do, how you can help me escape the matrix. Well, if your ideal clients are people all below 18, then yeah, for sure, man. Or below 20, for sure. But like, that's not where the money is. Which website is this, bro? Was probably Canva. It's an affiliate on which account you were creating the course. It's not really a website. It's Notion. You can just create like dashboards in your Hive. My whole CRM, one part of my whole company is in here with all the resources and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. We use like 5 different softwares for different activities. I'll also show you like once the back end of the whole company, automations, email marketing, like everything. I don't mind. His personal page, a new page where he was the new program and the fundamentals for space get to. Yeah. The whole program is to structure it to get you to your first 10K followers. He's currently working on it. Alex, what to do with this? Yeah, share your account in the chat. Then Walter, my man, you're gonna go places, man. You are one of the most motivated guys I've talked to in a while. So you're gonna love the program that's gonna come out soon. Lucas, no, it's actually recorded and also gonna be put on YouTube soon, and then you can also rewatch it in the Discord channel. Where can I watch again the call? In the #mastermind replays, and then there will also be on the YouTube channel. I also made a second account. Good stuff. Yeah, the thing with the creating accounts, guys, is you need to understand the most common principles with your layout, etc., profile optimization, but also your long-term play. This is one of the biggest mistakes a lot of people make. They just create a simple account and then they just make it in hopes to do the same thing as everyone did and make a quick buck, make a quick 10K, 20K, whatever, and then the long-term play will never hold up. Like, I can guarantee that if I continue with what I'm doing right now, I will be making more money than you in the upcoming 3 years than you will be making with those quick wealth type of content accounts. And it's fine to create a lot of traffic, fine to create a big group, whatever. But if people don't know who you are, people don't know exactly what you do, what makes you different, like it's gonna be dog shit, man. Like truly. So share about you, share about your experience, share about what you know, what you do, and this is something that I've been struggling with as well. You know, like I know a lot about this. I've been doing this for 6 years, so you know I know exactly what I'm doing, but it's for me also too hard to exactly share what I'm doing because you have to give away stuff that you know, and also to help people to do this. But for you, Walter, like no man, look at your bio, look at different bios that you want to be like as well. Um, use 2 keywords, change your logo, make it like simple, like we just did, made a quick logo for him, right? Honor training, no, this here, right? And then just understand the VRSA system. Just a very simple system to know what kind of content goes viral, what content doesn't go viral. You can also apply that system exactly to YouTube, to Twitter, to every single platform you want to grow on. Like the results I've been able to get for other people is just insane. I mean, Ty, you know, and XRO. Like type those 2 people in on Spotify. These guys get hundreds of thousands of monthly listeners with their music, and we analyze their content on a weekly basis as well. I gave them key takeaways, on the music, how we can actually scale them up. We scaled them through YouTube promotions. I know a lot of people with millions of subscribers, so what we did was I partnered up with them. I had a budget of like 500 to 1.5k, something like that, to spend on promotions. Then we kind of boosted up that early engagement, and from there focused on really quality music, consistent uploading schedule, good go-to-market schedule and plan. And then from there just launched, and it went completely bonkers. And both of them hit 100k monthly monthly listeners through Spotify, and now they're like making a lot more money than a lot of people. So it goes further than just a quick page, a quick money page, a quick wealth page, blah blah blah. Like, man, think bigger, think bigger. My account is Beyond Entrepreneur. Good name, man. Good name. Lucas, online success coach, owned by DM. Start IG English, learn how to make 5. Okay, Lucas, question to you: do you make 4 to 5 figures a month? 5 figures. So that means every like 10k or above, 10k minimum every single month. And if so, how long have you been making 10k a month? Bro, you viewed my account. Why do you have any to monetize it? You said don't do quick money shit. So what to do? You think I should offer like mentorships? Try to become unique. This is really like a challenge for you. What's going to be really valuable to brainstorm for yourself about is how do you become unique. I'm going back to your page in a second, Lucas. But become unique. Think of how you can use this page to think more long-term perspective. Also delete this. It's getting shit engagement. Probably that's why you hit the likes. So stay consistent with the post you're doing, build it up, but like think bigger and try to answer the question, how are you going to become different than all these other people, and incorporate that as well. Like all the shit I'm giving out, I can guarantee you that everyone will start copy pasting it and selling it themselves, right? It's completely fine, but I'm still going to be putting it out because I know what I'm doing and I know it can help people as well. So like people above 25 to 20 in terms of target audience, they can sniff out this bullshit like crazy, man. I'm not sure exactly how old you guys all are, but like they can sniff it out, and these are the best clients to work with because these are the most serious people, and also the most transformations are going to be made from this target audience. So yeah, I mean, if I have a lot of guys in here making a quick buck, I also see a guy, CEO Armin. I think you were last week as well. But like, ask yourself the question: are you truly a COO or CEO? You know, like, yeah. I would just try to think bigger. Actually, I want to go into appointment settings, so maybe deleting this for now because I made low for fix, but want to move now to appointment settings, so this will kind of reset. It's completely fine, man. So the true thing you have to try to understand is to try to be true to yourself. People like Aaron Sirota, Richard Yu, etc., all these big guys that I know as well will never work with you just because you position yourself like this. And that's what I meant with position yourself truly like the person you are. I mean, I know people, well, I'm not gonna name drop stuff, but like really, really big people, you know, and people that are working for those people, and, you know, like a big network, but that didn't happen overnight. That happened with good positioning and not like positioning myself as a CEO, get rich quick type of guy. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, but it's just different from what I want to do with my business eventually and the type of business I want to build eventually. It's completely different. So Lucas, if you, for example, want to become really good at appointment setting, position like yourself like that. Put your own profile picture up here. Stay consistent with this content, right? Your content is probably doing good. That's where you grow followers. Exactly. Subtitle reels, remix, start remixing, remix. Post, have like a couple of pin posts. Stop posting this. Completely stop posting like all this shit. Remove your logo from all the content. Doesn't work. Only blocks the growth. Then most viral reel. Skip this most viral reel one. It's complete. No one cares. Thoughts. Yeah, you could leave it in. Quotes. Yeah, quit this. My story. Good stuff. Like keep this. Started. Talk more about your story. Show your face. Make a video of yourself. Show your face. Share who you are. What makes you different. Stuff like that. And share a bit more about your before and after. Share your weaknesses. Share the shit that you don't want to share here. Even if you pooped and never wiped your bum. You know, like share like the most horrendous stuff here, which people will think like, yeah, I can definitely resonate with that, because the fun fact is we're all the same, but no one wants to admit it. So here, most viral thingies, remove that, like doesn't work. Like don't do that. Thoughts, no, remove that, but only make it like personal to you. Make photos of your lifestyle, make photos of you going to the gym or whatever. Let's see the stories. Don't repost your content anymore in your stories. Unfollow a lot of team. But actually this is this is Ollie, my mentee. Yeah, he's blowing up right now, man. Like before the call, he was at like 20k. So let's go here. See? So now it goes exponential, and now it's really important to also understand what phase you are in with this account. And that's also something I'm going to talk about with Ollie tomorrow, about you have to understand what phase you're in right now. If you're in the growth curve, you don't want to be hit with all these quick dopamine kicks with like getting a few thousand followers. Same thing with income. You have to keep it very realistic and also very oriented on the numbers you have. But yeah, what I would do, change up your bio. Online success coach, type in your full name, Lucas something, or Lucas and then appointment setting, something like that. You can also owned by Wealth with Lucas. Oh, never mind, man. What is Instagram automation? Okay, question to you. Did you look at Arnos, friend of mine, and did you copy the same phrase, Instagram automation? Just say yes or no. I really don't care if it's a yes or a no, but let's see. I'm very curious. Yes, actually, switch to theme pages now. Yeah, exactly. So this is what I mean, man. Like if I can sniff this out within seconds, it's really important that like you targeting people for a X amount of people, etc. that you can you have to show yourself, have to be real with yourself as well. And that's why a lot of these CEO guys, I'm not saying that it's bad, it's just the route you want to choose, but you have to be aware of the choice you make, because it's not going to be the long-term beneficial thing for you to exactly like share your business and business numbers with investors and then sell it, right? I had an investor talk with me like a few weeks ago of like in England, one of the big real estate guys wanted to buy a chunk of my business for like a lot of money, and there was also some feedback he gave me, right? And then that kind of opened up my mind to think bigger for myself as well, because this is a very long-term play we're doing here as well. Like I thought it is called that, but as I moved into it more, actually themes made more sense. Yeah, understand where you want to go. I'm actually also releasing a performance program, which is also a lot about you, understanding where you want to go in life, understanding your KPIs you need to hit, understanding how this is all like working. I'm potentially dropping 6k on a program that could help me with this as well, mapping it out more for myself. Very, very in depth, very systematic, and yeah, for this to really work, I would literally be really honest with myself. Can I help people? Have I ever helped people to make 4 or 5 figures? Have I ever helped people with the stuff I'm selling, right? Like you will never see my clients sell something that they can't back up. Never ever, because I won't let them, because everyone can sniff through it, and it's a very short-term play that never works. So DMIG, yeah, like change this. put your bio as like beyond entrepreneur with like a TM above it, like something something, and then remove a few of the highlights. Wealth with Lucas. Try to change your username to something with something personal, maybe your last name in it as well, like I have with Alex Thompson. Wealth with Lucas. Okay, question to you. Do you think the top investor in the US or in the UK or whatever is going to follow you? A Wealth with Lucas page? Do you think it's going to like harm his brand and harm his name if he follows you? Well, the answer is yes, and he won't follow you. So understand the long-term play and delete this content, don't post it anymore, double down on this content. Let's see, change up the first line of the content a bit. That's a real loser. Ask a question in the first line, exactly, Putin is richer than Elon Musk, or what are your thoughts, what do you think, etc, etc. Let's see what other questions there are. Do you think it makes sense to offer a cheap course for 15 and a mentorship when you grow, like a side thing, two things basically? No, focus on one thing. Focus on one offer that you build out like tremendously big and really, really get super, super, super good results with. Like, you have to understand here that selling an offer, the number one lead generation / sales strategy is referrals. You getting people from getting them results basically. I've gotten a lot of referrals from clients liking my business and liking my program so much that they refer their friends to go into it as well, because we don't just tackle like the fucking theme pages, right? We tackle who you are, and that's why I'm all very honest with you as well. To like be honest with you, Lucas, like have you ever made 4 or 5 figures? Low 4 figures, great stuff, man, keep it up. Below 1k a month, right? Completely fine, but then you can't call it 4 figures. 4 figures is like you either make 3 figures, 4 figures, or 5 figures, right? It's not low 4 figures, and this is something you really have to be honest for yourself with as well, and really like separate you from the majority, because the majority is doing things like this, and it's not gonna work, man. Truly, when I say this, and also ask yourself, is this truly you? Are you truly the guy that's gonna be bragging about all this shit and positioning himself like the CEO or whatever? No, it's not gonna work, man. Maybe for a short-term play, but like long-term, it's gonna be a tough one. So should you only mentor? No. You can do a lot of things. You can do affiliate marketing, promotions, consulting, selling your own digital products or services, becoming really good at a service. You can flip accounts. You can. It really depends on the kind of play you want to go for. And as I said, it really comes down to you. What do you like to do? You have to already be planning to do this business for like more than a year or 2 years to be able to build something real out of it, and then potentially sell it to an investor or something like that. That's the play you want to go for. So all these guys with really big accounts or really big wealth pages or whatever, they have a lot of potential, but just shifting a few things around, it will make them more credible. It will position them completely differently, and it will allow them to open up their minds so much more for new opportunities. CEO Armin, what's your page? I'm very curious to know what kind of page you have, what your username is, stuff like that. So you should only mentor. No, you don't really have to mentor only. You can. It really depends on your goal. Money Mastermind, okay. And do you have a personal brand like CEO Armin? Oh yeah, here. Personal DM pay promotion world 1 for Aspire. Okay, what makes your page world number 1 for aspiring entrepreneurs? Curious. Also, this one was good because the Tekashi shit like completely blew up. I wouldn't do this, man. You would. There's a big chance of you getting deleted. Yeah, exactly. Good stuff that you analyzed this, posted this, right? Most viral content on wealth. Yeah. Good stuff. Not too shabby. Oops. Yeah, so question to you, CEO Armin. World's number 1 page for aspiring entrepreneurs. What makes you the number 1 page? What makes you different? And then let's see. Helping hustlers make, yeah, exact same bio as a lot of other accounts. DM growth to start, scale your Instagram business. CEO. Okay. You haven't showed your face probably. My story. You aren't here. I don't know who you are. I don't trust you. Money. Okay. How much have you made? Mm, and it's all fine, you know, if you can back up all your claims and back up the things you do. We're making an extra 4 figures a month to change your life. Okay. Here's how. Custom roadmap. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Instagram business allow me to be my own boss. Build a network. Work wherever and whenever I want to. Be my own boss. Have you ever had a 9 to 5? But I want to share my knowledge and help goals. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. Yeah, same thing here, man. I would try to aim for the long-term play. It really depends on your goal, as I said before. But really aim for the long-term play. Build it, like try to exit your business for like multiple millions or even more. Because the businesses we're currently building are like far more interesting than a lot of people think. Making like 10K, 20K, 50K or 100K even is all fine. It will definitely get you your dopamine kicks. But if you want to go for the long-term play, don't do that, man. Like truly. And I'm not sure how much you made off of this already, but like show your face, show who you are, become vulnerable. Had my first sale, by the way. Good shit, man. Good shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what you need. But like really be careful with what you do, especially with promoting and positioning. Because if you position yourself in one way, it's really hard for people to unsee how you position yourself. So let's say I go on your page, I didn't know you, I didn't even realize you were here. And I would have gone to your page and I would have looked at this, and let's say there was a story up, how to make 5 figures or 4 figures, whatever, and then my question to you would be, have you ever made 4 figures or 5 figures? And if the answer was no, then don't promote it, man. Like truly, because you need to be able to back up your claims. Helping hustlers make. Yeah, exactly. And this is the same thing. Like, who are you targeting? Who is your persona? What do they love, hate, share? What do they aspire? What do they dream of, desire, pain points, like everything. And there's like certain templates we use for this as well. But it's really important that you understand who you're actually selling to, ideally, because then you can target them through your content. So not just copy paste content, also target them through your story, target them through everything. But yeah, for this, I'm not sure exactly what route you want to go for, but if you truly want to make like a decent amount of money with this, and eventually maybe build a real business and exit it, then go for the long-term play. Join Escape the Matrix. Good stuff, good stuff. Remove this, because I can guarantee you. Well, I can't guarantee actually. I think you may have not made a promotion sale yet. And if you do, the prices of real businesses, like I am partnered up with one or like a couple of agencies that are really big in the promotional side of space. They have hundreds of coaching clients and stuff like that, or coaches as clients, right? And they buy the promos, so those are the typical buyers. And overall, this page is doing good, man. He escaped the Matrix. Yeah, but this like doesn't really have to do with that a lot. And to be honest, if your page goes above 100K, there's a really big chance it will get deleted if you keep the Tate content on there, man. Truly. There is only like X amount of reports needed for especially Tate content to like completely blow off. And like posting controversial content is definitely your go-to, because that has been definitely blowing up your account. You know, Piers Morgan, etc. Why can I identify blah blah blah, you know? Yeah, I haven't. The page is growing really fast. I'm shadow banned on my CEO account. Yeah, man. Like, to be honest, I would delete it. I would like leave it or position it completely different, because long term it's not gonna get you anywhere, man. Like truly, and especially with like the content you're gonna be making. Share more about yourself. Share about your life. Share who you are. Share what your story is. Share your daily thoughts. Share your journaling. Like, I want to follow Armin, if that's your real name. I want to follow you. I don't want to follow a CEO Armin guy. I want to follow Armin, right? So this is such a basic topic, personal brand, but I'm also gonna plan to make a whole program around this that a lot of people will probably like copy paste and sell, but as long as it helps them, it's fine with me. So yeah, to kind of like give you a little sneak peek, this is basically the stuff we're going to cover in here. Then this is your daily workflow, right? The whole daily workflow, what you need to do when, right? Explanations, schedule, content, reflect on business, sales, finances, team, your offer, learning, etc. It's all going to be for free. Then here fundamentals, right? Every single week, completely lined out what you need to do. And then obviously I would need feedback from you guys to improve it as well. Choose your offer, start selling, scale and reinvest. Oops. And this is probably worth more than your $100 or 1K mentorship programs that you probably paid for. So yeah. But I don't want anything in return, only good reviews. Just good feedback that I can then improve it even more. And this is basically the first step to have these weekly calls. But obviously, if you guys truly found this valuable, like share it with other people and just share and invite other people to it as well. I have to hop off now. I have a mastermind right now with a couple of other guys, and I'm late for it. Actually 20 minutes, so that's really bad. And